Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm at my favorite conference with my favorite person
Uh,
who is also going to be presenting at the Safe Sex Expo on September 29th in New York City. Get real with Dakota. How are you?
Hello. I'm good. I'm excited. I'm caffeinated.
Yeah,
I had a croissant. My stomach's full. I got to meet a lot of new people.
yeah.
I won some things. I got some treats. So
Ooh, all right. And how's your Sex Down South experience been today?
it's been good.
Yeah.
It was slow this morning in terms of like tables, but I got to give my first massage candle away for my giveaway, which was exciting. I made some rounds. I ended up getting like one of those like penis lollipops. And I got the average Joe. I was like, I'm sure they need some love. So I got one of those. And then I visited the like tantric somatic sexologist table and I learned more about their programs. And I won a free membership to their like altar building program for a
Okay.
year. So I'm really excited
All
about that.
right, so you out here winning, literally, huh?
Yes, it was good
Good,
timing.
good. So the Safe Sex Expo, September 29th in New York City. What are you going to be presenting on?
I'm going to be presenting on reimagining intimacy. So, what queer sex can teach us about pleasure. You want to know more about it?
Yeah, say
Okay,
more.
great. So I think a lot of times when I mean not a lot, I know working with youth, which is where my work started, a lot of the models that we have for teaching about sexuality and pleasure are very monogamous centered, very heterocentered. And I think there's a lot that can be learned from queerness, queer relationships, queer sex, sexuality, pleasure, and that's really the idea of like expansion. Like it doesn't have to be what's been prescribed to you. You know, the roles in which you take can change on a day-to-day basis or on a month-to-month basis or throughout the year. And when I think about queerness, I think about expansion. I think about freedom. I think about creativity and having room to do something different than what's been given to you or provided to you as the norm.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful fit for what we're going to be putting together the Safe Sex Expo for. You know, when we see safe sex, like we think perhaps intercourse exclusively, but
Right.
the idea is for us to incorporate and integrate more expansive language, communication, to be able to talk through ways of experiencing more pleasure, expressing what our safety needs are, because safety extends far beyond just physical safety, like what feels not bad. It's also about emotional and psychological safety as well. And so
Yeah.
that's what the Safe Sex Expo is about. And we're hoping to be able to bring that into people in the community. It's all right. No,
It's
no, no.
okay.
It's all right.
It's
We
the
had a
nature
conversation.
of the
I
space.
knew what
It's
we
the
signed
nature
up
of the
for.
space.
No,
It's
good.
okay.
Thank you. And that's another beautiful thing about this space is that everybody's so polite and nice.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, so
You also said something, I'm sorry. You said something about the element of safety. And I think of that in relation to queerness as well. Like a lot of queer people don't feel safe. There aren't spaces, well, there are now, but like the world as a whole wasn't created to keep queer people safe. And I think having queer identities adds an extra layer of like you having to have ownership of your safety, which can feel really jarring and like a burden that you shouldn't have to carry. But because we have to think of our safety outside of like even within closed doors, there's a lot of things that happen. I think that's an additional layer that maybe people that are in heterosexual relationships don't have to think of as much, or they don't think of it in the same way as queer people do.
yeah, beautifully said. And we're here at Sex Down South where we're seeing that on display actively. There's educational workshops, there's, of course, some fun here, but so much of it is really just about fostering and expanding community and being able to be part of that and experience that in a way that is safe. Like we have this extended sense of intentionally created safety for people of these various identities to be able to exist and commune as well as educate as well. I said as well as educate as
As
well.
well.
Oh my goodness, that's one of my filler words. So and as well, like those are filler words.
Do
For
I
me.
do What's my filler
You
word?
don't really do. That's a good question. I don't think you do it. I think you're perfect in every way.
Oh, don't lie to
Nah,
me.
good, good. Mwah. All right, y'all. So that's us, Sex Down South. Come to the Safe Sex Expo. Hope to see you there if you're in New York, September 29th.
Oh, and visit my table because I'm going to be selling massage candles there as well. So if you
Ooh.
missed out at Sex Down South, you can visit me at the Safe Sex Expo if you want to tap in and get some massage candles.
Exactly. And how can people connect with you, by the way?
You can follow me on Instagram at Get Real with Dakota. That's where most of my content is. You'll get a really good feel for my personality there. You can also visit my website, getrealwithdakota.com. Feel free to download the What the Fuck Do You Value freebie. It's all about identifying what you value so you can set boundaries that feel good and actually fucking work. And by doing that, you'll sign up for my mailing list. I won't spam you. I send one weekly email, but you get exclusive deals, discounts on massage candles, workshops, blogs, a lot of fun stuff. So tap in.
All right. And again, we're live at Sex Down South. And yeah, we hope to catch you at the Safe Sex Expo too.
See you there.